Good morning. It is Thursday, and today is Thursday, and it's time for wormer. So having so many poultry, it's hard to treat them individually because that means I would have to catch every single bird and give every single bird an injection, and that is almost the impossible. So what's great about this medication is I can give them injection, I can rub it on their skin, or I can put it in their water. So today, every single animal on my farm is getting wormer. Parasites is the number one killer. As a matter of fact, that meeting that we had the other night with the ag department and the extension office from Auburn, along with my vet, spoke about that. He says there's 3 things that will kill an animal like that: parasites, parasites, and parasites. So it's something that you have to take a hold of and keep in mind all the time. Now, let me tell you one advantage that I have here at the farm. I have people often say, Judy, your farm is dry, meaning that I have no grass, even for the big animals. That happens when you have animals. If you don't rotate the pastures, it happens. And I had long discussions with my vet about that, because that is one thing that I worried about, is the animals not having grass. But the great thing about me not having grass is I do not have to worry about earworm. Earworm will kill a goat, an alpaca like that. And earworms you have to treat every 30 days. Like my alpacas have to have an actual injection every 30 days for earworm. It will kill them. Well, the great thing about Snead's Farmhouse is I don't have to worry about that because my animals are not eating grass. They eat hay every day and grain. Not having grass is probably the most not ideal situation for animals. Animals like to graze on grass. And I wanted to let you know that Shane and I have been looking over the past 2 years for property. We have not been successful in looking for the property. I don't know if God just wants us to be here, but rest assured that I've had multiple conversations with my vet about not having grass, and he says it's just fine. But again, parasites happen because animals eat and poop. So when there's grass on the ground and cows and sheep and goats are going around eating the grass, they're eating and poop, and that's where parasites happen. And so I'm very fortunate that that is something that I don't have very often and don't have to worry about it. Now with the chickens, that's a whole new story. Chickens don't necessarily eat grass, right? They peck on the ground and they eat bugs and so forth. But when they're pecking around, they're pecking in poop. And chickens are terrible, and peacocks and turkeys, when they peck around in poop, they get worms. As a farm owner and a chicken mom, I have to stay on top of worming with the poultry animals because it is a problem. Like where I don't have to worry about that problem per se with the bigger animals because they don't have grass to graze on, I do have to worry about it with the chickens because they do free range. Now, if I did not free range them and I kept them in a run, the risk of them getting worms would be even higher, because they would be in a secluded area like this area right here and never come out of it. And then they're very acceptable to get worms because it's such a small area and they're pecking around in that area. But usually with the worming, I do not have to worm every 30 days because my animals do free range. But I do go ahead and worm them if I see like worms in the poop. Like, yes, I have to go around and dissect poop. Like, that is important when you have chickens, because if you don't stay on top of your game and notice, is there blood in their poop? Is there worms in their poop? Are their wings dropped? Are they separating themselves? When you have poultry, you have to be aware with your eyes to know what's going on, and you have to know that your animal so well that you can pick up on it like that. Yeah, I have a bone to pick with y'all. Okay, all you people that told me to go get a mister, you know, I listened to y'all and I went and got a mister. Well, I just got off the phone with the water company because my bill was $278 this month. I was like, what is the deal? So I called the water company, and today the water guy came out, and the problem is the mister. Okay, let me tell you where I went wrong, okay? I've been leaving the mister on, like when I got it, I left it on, like, let's just say all afternoon, because I wanted the animals to get to know where the mister was, and they have. Well, I do that every day. I mean, I don't do it when it's cold, but like when it's really hot, I leave the mister on for them, like from about 10 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Not realizing that my water bill was going astronomical. So just to tell you, for every single person that told me to get this mister and told me to get it without instructing me not to leave it on all day long, you guys each owe me $10. Okay? Because listen, you can't tell me something without instructions, okay? That's not how I work. So the next time you tell me to do something, don't just tell me to do it, but you're going to need to give me instructions along with it so that I don't have a $278 water bill. Okay. Cappuccino, your mom is here. He's heavy. Cappuccino is going to his forever home with Jacqueline and Zach and Eleanor. Okay, I'm sorry I taught him to jump. It's my fault. Come get your baby. Look at these monkeys. Oh my God, this goat.
He just wants to eat the leaves.
Oh no.
Here comes the man of the hour. Your goat won't walk on a leash. I forgot to teach him, sorry. Therefore, I hope that you rested up because you're fixing to carry his tail all the way.
I mean, I think the trick is just to get down in front of him and he'll jump and he'll leapfrog the whole way, right?
You're probably right. I'm sorry that I taught him yoga.
Hey, buddy.
No, he won't
We
either.
just, like, dragged him from over there.
You drag him, he'll come.
Watch him. Bye-bye, Cappuccino.
He said what?
He might need to stop at the porta potty. I've potty trained him.
All right, buddy, let's go. Use the urinal.
Terrible.
Terrible. Oh, just terrible.
Hey, you get to ride in a minivan.
Yeah.
You could be riding in a truck in the back.
That's
Air
right.
conditioning.
You riding in style,
go, buddy.
Cappuccino.
There you go, buddy.
Okay,
I hear you, sweet boy.
we end this. Zach, Jacqueline, hold your 3 fingers up.
Eleanor's not here this time.
I, Jacqueline and Zach,
I, Jacqueline and Zach,
promise to take care of Cappuccino
promise to take care of Cappuccino
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
the rest of my life.
For the rest of
the
my
rest of
life.
my life.
Oh, no, the rest of his life.
The rest of his life. I hope so.
All right, I'm not going to make you hold up 3 fingers, but this applies to the rabbit as well. So So I want to see pictures with Eleanor.
Say, oh yeah, don't worry. She's gonna want to hold him tonight as soon as we get home, I'm sure.
All right. Good morning. Today is Friday. And once again, I have a big day ahead of me. This morning I have a field trip of homeschoolers, and I also have a family that's coming to tour. So I had to run around this morning and get ready, and it's my second day of worming the chickens. I wormed all the big animals last night, so everyone's been treated for worms. And Garth over here, he's normally off on Fridays. And listen, his day offs are like my day offs. That means it's time to get work done. So today he is over here with his sawmill, and he's sawing wood. He's sawing wood for several reasons. First of all, to get those stack of woods out of our front yard that have been there for a year, because what happens is when he saws the wood, he has to cut the trees down, and then he has to let the trees sit there for so long, and they've been sitting there for about a year, and so then he saws it. So I told you guys that we're in the process of building a hay barn and building a cabin at our creek. And also, you know, he's got to finish this side of the lean-to of his building. And also, we're getting ready for tomorrow. There's a big birthday party that's going to be here from 12 to 3. And there's a 60% chance of rain. So the birthday mom called me yesterday and she said, what's your protocol if it rains? Well, I don't know about your animals if you're a farm, but my animals do not like the rain, especially the goats. So we have got this huge tent that we're gonna put over the picnic area, and that way I could bring the smaller animals in and the birthday party can still go on, because a lot of these people are driving 2 hours to come to this party. So I want to make it a success. After the field trip today, I have to take a little road trip down the street to get feed. So I also have to go to the grocery store for Shane and I, because we're slim on groceries. So I have a big day ahead of me. On Sunday, we have tours as well. And also on Sundays is when Haley and I record. If you don't know who Haley is a 17-year-old girl that wants to spread awareness about mental health. And she has asked me to help her with a YouTube channel and a podcast. So every Sunday we record roughly an hour and we talk about mental health and the struggles between a 17-year-old and a 52-year-old, which is my age. So Sunday, we will be recording. New videos come out. The name of the YouTube channel is Noodle Brains, and the video comes out every single Tuesday. I have about 45 minutes before the field trip will be here, so now it's time for me to sit down and have my morning protein shake. I don't know if you've ever tried these protein shakes, but they're pretty good.
His belly will probably hurt. You have to scoop him up so he hurts belly.
It's got what in the middle could help. It's going to be what this does. Can you pick?
Only for a minute.
Can you pick a pig? Can you pick a pig for me?
I got it.
Can you pick a pig for me?
You want me to?
You gotta pick him up.
Don't run after them. Don't run. Go slow. You see that peacock? Hi, Jackie. She's hungry, girl. Isn't she sweet?
Yeah.
She likes to be petted. She needs lots of love.
She said thank you. Did you hear her talking? She's probably scared to death. Do you take her back to her mama?
Have a turn.
Hold on. Hey, there's a rooster.
The chickens in there.
Yeah,
Stop, stop. Wait your turn. Wait a minute. Wait.
Is that his head?
Is this close?
Scoot back, scoot back. Let her have a turn. There you go. One at a time. Okay. Hand. Her name's Cinco. You know why? Do you know what Cinco de Mayo is? She was born on Cinco de Mayo. So I named her. I do, and I'm gonna let you pet it.
Wait a minute. Look, you're gonna see it. You gotta wait your turn.
Don't they spit?
Mine don't. I mean, they could spit, but they only spit when they feel like they're in danger. So as long as you approach an animal nicely, they won't spit on you. It's when they feel threatened they spit. Let her sniff your hand.
Give her your hand. Give her your hand. Let her see your hand. Put your hand up.
Okay, you go have a turn. Let her sniff you. She's not gonna hurt you.
You can pat him like this.
There you go. You just gotta be easy.
So do you know what we do with that wool? You feel the wool right here? That's what your socks are made out of. Did you know that?
No.
It likes to give kisses, I'm sorry. I taught him to give kisses and he does it.
He kissed you, Brian. It's a boy.
Yeah. It may take him. Rio's thinking about it. Keep it still. He's gonna kiss. I'm taking some pictures.
Oh, so sweet. Kissing you like Dixie does. Oh.
He giving you kisses.
Oh, hey now. Did you think that was hay?
Oh, he got spooked.
Even if I try to leave, you still make me wanna stay. You ask me to believe in the words that